Hey guys, welcome back, fuck shit, to the temporary characters only run. I made the executive decision to just max out Bianca for this. I also grabbed our other temporary party members, just in case I needed them. I will let you know that I will be changing something, by the way, before the fight begins, but for the moment, let's look at our party. So, you may notice that we have a dead party member here. We'll ignore that for a moment. As you can see, I leveled up Bianca all the way up, and she's got massive HP so that she could actually survive. I felt that was necessary because although I probably could do this with her being at a lower level, it still would be a lot of trial and error, and I'm sorry, I just did not want to take that long on this challenge run. I wanted to get things going, and it's still a challenge going forward, by the way. I have to do a lot of different tricks in order to survive. I also applied the stat seeds, but I'll go over those in just a moment. Now, here's Bianca's stats. As you can see, a very high amount of HP, massive MP that's never going to see the light of day. I wish there was a way to share MP, but sadly we do not have that. And she's got max agility without needing any additional agility increasing items. I did not use any stat seeds on her. She's got max wisdom, max luck. She's even got decent strength and resilience too. So she can actually take the hits, and that's why she's going to be our tank and healer for this. She also may attack a bit. Well, you'll see when I go over the items. Now, Harry. Harry is still the same, but except I did use some stat seeds on him. I used all 9 of my strength seeds on him, as well as 8 resilient seeds, and just a couple of life seeds. I wanted to do just enough to have him be, have 250 HP. But other than and I also technically used a couple magic seeds on him that didn't really matter, but because well, he's not really going to use much of his MP. So, but that's where we are with him. Temps is here because I have to, I'm using him as a placeholder for Saber when I want to bring him in. So that's all that is. As you can see, he's maxed out in level as well because I wanted to keep him around in case I needed to evac. That was the main reason I let him level up, because of that. He's not really helped out with anything in battle. He's remained just kind of there. But if you ever wanted to see a level 50 hero, a level 99 hero, there you go. Here's Pankraz. I can't use any items on him, but he's still the same. Now, Saber, I did use some stat seeds on. Saber, I gave all the agility seeds to, which ended up being 15 extra agility, which now with the Meteorite Bracer doubled it to 30. So that's why he's at 166 agility and can actually take some moves every now and then. It also frees up a little bit of item room for Bianca. I also gave him the remainder of my life seeds, which were 5 of them, so that he could at least survive one cold breath. That's the main reason I did that, by the way, just for the cold breath, so he could survive it once. He still is going to basically go down often, but he actually can be useful, and he's actually going to be useful provided we get past the first part of this fight. Now, for our other guest party members, we have Honey. We've seen her before. She's got nothing much in here. The one thing I'm going to be changing is I am going to make sure that she has max MP, just in case I need to bring her in, and she actually survives around long enough to, put some healing into use. It's very unlikely, but, it doesn't hurt to have it. And then, of course, we have young Harry, who's certainly here. That's basically it. They will be used mostly just for if I need to put a body out there that hasn't been casapped or something, or if I need to do that just to be a distraction. Essentially that's what it is. I'll mostly be using Hero's dead body as of that, but it's good to have backup, so to speak, in case I need it. And they can come in at the same time as Pankraz, by the way. But by the way, it would have been impossible with just Pankraz. Pankraz is still useful. His high crit rate makes him have good attacks, and his healing is still spotty but helpful at times. Anyway, let's go over our items next. So, as you saw, I got another Green Hamlet for Bianca. It's necessary, I feel. Not that she does a lot of attacking, but when she does, I wanted her to actually be able to contribute a decent amount instead of being like, well, this is useless. She's still got her Princess Robe and Golden Tiara. The Scale Shield is on her because it's the best shield she'll get. Circle of Life, I did not bother with the Circle of Water. I'd rather have the item space, and it's not as needed when she has enough HP. Excuse me. She mainly will be Sage Stoning or Reviving. The Staffs of Resurrection are for if all else fails, we really need to do something, well, we can do it. That's the main thing for that. Now, Harry, excuse me. Harry is got his usual equipment. This is the best he gets. Staff of Salvation, he will be healing every now and then when he really needs it. Staff of Resurrection, same reason for her, and nothing but Yig leaves. Now for Pankraz. For Saber, I gave him the Metal King helm just to let him survive a little bit longer. Also, it's really not that big of a deal for Bianca to have it instead, so I figured give it to him. He has his Orichalcum Fangs and a flowing dress to help with fire if necessary, and the Meteorite Bracer that to help him actually make a move. He's also got the staff, the Dragon Staff, which is what he'll be using for attacking mainly, because that's going to be the best damage he could do, while also getting some resistance or baiting out a disruptive wave. Staff of Salvation if he needs to do a spot heal, and a bunch of Yig leaves, and some Elfin Elixirs just in case we want to give it to Pankraz. Yeah, so that's our item setup. I'm going to go ahead and MP up for Honey, and then also I'm going to show you this funny little glitch just before the battle. Okay, so when we go on here, the coffin that was the hero suddenly disappears. It's a little funny, that's all. There's also a couple other funny little visual glitches that I encountered when I was doing this. I'm fast forwarding just to show you the whole picture. Once he starts talking, we're going to start the battle. Alright, see you there. And boss time against Grandmaster Nimzo. For this, we're leaving Temps in just for the first cold breath. This is the only time that I think that Bianca's going to probably attack for this part of the fight at least. And Harry's going to continue his attack, and we're just going to go with that for now. We want to get as much damage out as possible, so yeah. No crits from him, but he did enough that it basically got healed from Nimzo, but the other attacks didn't. That's the one good thing about Pankraz, is that he'll be almost always attacking or healing. So now that that happened, we're going to change you out for Saber, and we're going to have you Sage Stone. You are going to attack, and you are going to Dragon Staff. Hopefully we'll bait out a disruptive wave. Okay, not ideal. Alright, we gotta change back. By the way, I'm not using change all because it can glitch if I do that with these guys in there. So we have to use change 1. Alright, so anyway, you're going to heal. You are actually going to use Fuddle. Fuddle sometimes works on these guys. If we can get at least one, we're good. It also is a way to, yeah, disrupt them from hurting us as much. It's one less thing we have to worry about, essentially. Nice hit. Okay, let's switch back in with Saber. You got to heal. You also have to heal. Saber's going to do the damage for us for this round. Also, it won't trigger the confusion. Oh, that will help. Thank you. Okay, let's switch you back. This probably is going to be a long one, by the way. You need a Sage Stone. You need to heal yourself big time. Thank you. Another? Oh. Alright, well, I was hoping that he'd keep attacking. That's another help for there. Oh, that just basically covered the self-heal. So that kind of worked. Alright, go ahead and bring you back in. Keep healing. I'm going to have you attack this round. Probably going to take out the killing machine soon. Thank you. Oh, return to your senses now. Well, he's only got one, so it's not a big deal. So we're going to go ahead and switch you back. And I'm going to have you actually just attack. Because we want to get the damage out. Fuddle's not really worth it if there's just one, because it can fail sometimes too. Alright, switch you back in. Keep healing. You definitely need to heal yourself. By the way, Bianca's HP is not really going to matter. She's basically for the Yig leads only. Nice crit. Double crit. Yeah, that's the biggest thing about Pankraz is that. So yeah. Alright. You get back out of here. You keep healing, and you're in a decent enough HP that you can attack. Yeah, having someone with low attack but high crit rate, very useful. He's kind of like Alina in a way, except not as high much of damage output, but still pretty good. All right, keep healing and attack. Thanks for the mid heal, by the way, Pankraz. I forgot to say that. I like to do that, just say that anyway. Okay, those guys are back. Same thing as we did last time. Switch you back. Oh, no. We're switching you back out. By the way, I could put Pankraz up front if I need to, so you know, that's not a bad idea. Let's do this. Sorry, I just thought of that now. We're putting you here. There we go. That should actually help Harry's survivability a bit. Anyway, now that we did that, you're going to heal. We want you to Fuddle. No luck that time. But that I am seeing some help already now. And as you can see, Pankraz does have some weird resistances of his own. Alright, switch you back in. Keep healing. Oh, you're still in dragon form, right. And Fuddle the killing machines. It's a 1 in 3 chance to happen, but sometimes it just doesn't want to. Okay, not the worst. He is starting to self-heal a bit now, though, so it's going to start getting a bit bad. I want you to try to Fuddle one more. That's it. It's one good move here. It's kind of funny, though. Is anyone going down? Oh, thank you for that. Switch back in. You keep Sage Stoning. I'm honestly just going to have you attack Grandmaster Nimzo at this point. Saber's gonna, I think, gonna take out the guys soon. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Okay. And wow. Another time when I should have picked up the Yigdu, by the way. He's got 1 health. Just wow. This is a case where I'm going to put you in. I'm going to have you keep Sage Stoning. I'm going to actually have him attack the killing machines because they need to go at this point, and they're low enough health. I'm pretty sure. Okay, bye Pankraz. Switch in you. You're going to keep healing. You're going to do the revival on Pankraz here. He has too much HP to constantly be healing up. That's the reason why we do it this way. Okay, those guys are not too bad either. I think they have an equal chance of being what do you call it? Confused. Let me double check that. I'm checking that right now. Oh, they have a higher chance, so it's actually better. There you go. I mean, Saber's going to probably take them out eventually, but if that keeps happening... Wait, that was a cold breath turn? I did not realize that. I was too busy checking on stuff. Alright. You heal. I'm going to have you heal yourself as well. I'm not as worried about Saber. Alright. Now Saber's not out of stuff. Keep attacking him. It's not as high, but it's still helpful. Alright, now you gotta get switched out. You'll get some Sage Stone healing in the back anyway. Keep attacking Nimzo. We haven't gotten a good crit on him in a bit. I will say this is going worse than my test run, though. Thank you. Because before we only used 1. I don't think... we only used 1 so far, but we hadn't used any Yiggleaves on the first phase. We just took a while. I'm actually going to have you heal yourself. Because I feel like it's necessary at this point. Thank you. Okay. I'd rather you attack, but anyway, switch you back, heal more, and attack. We really need Pankraz to kind of lock in on the attack part. Or Rector to do it. Okay. He returned to his senses, so he's going to probably get defeated by Saber in just a moment anyway. Yeah, you need a Sage Stone, and you attack. Yep. Okay. Crit! Come on. Alright, you just summoned, so you gotta switch you back. This is a time when you should actually attack too, I feel. I'm gonna still Fuddle just for safety, because I don't know how close we are. Okay, we got one confused. That's good enough. Harry's gonna be a little bit in danger. Good thing is, Pankraz seems to attack from left to right, and right now, Nimzo is considered all the way left, as in the first in the line. So, I'm kind of glad for that. Alright. Switch in, Sage, and Staff of Salvation yourself. Alright. That could have been better. Let me see. That was a non-breath turn, so yeah, we gotta switch you out. And keep attacking Nimzo. Alright, come on, Confusion, help me. Good. Get a little extra damage there for me. You're not getting the crits as much now. I mean, we did get some early ones, so I guess I can't be complaining too much. Oh boy. They don't do much damage to her. I kind of like that. Alright, another cold air. We should be getting close. Come on. Uh-huh. Finish him. Finish him! There it is! Okay. We needed Pankraz to crit up. But okay. Now, a little bit of... oh, they didn't do it this time. Well, because there's a coffin, I think that's what happened. But last time, I had just Bianca, young Bianca, and Harry, Pankraz, and Saber. But it looks like now... and it had disappeared, what do you call it? It disappeared Pankraz. But I guess it's not happening this time. Anyway, I'll see you at the start of the next phase. And it's boss time against Grandmaster Nimzo. First things first. Let's bring in Saber. Next, you need to heal. You need to transform 100%. And you actually do need to heal yourself too. Unfortunately, we did start off a little bit on the wrong foot here. But that's, as we've seen in previous runs, that Dragon Staff's going to save Saber a little bit. Another time when I should have had the Yigdu, guys. This is a case where I am going to... let's see. If people jump out, it's going to cause a crash, unfortunately. I think I need to bring you out of this and basically sacrifice you. We're going to Staff of Salvation, and you are going to... because I think Bianca has a better chance of survive. Well, no. I'm going to try to keep Harry up. We need just one person to survive. It's okay. Oh. Thank you. Okay. She actually got her heal in. Look at that. Honey actually helped. Okay. Go you. Okay. Staff of Salvation. I mean, a Sage Stone. You're not even going to bother attacking. Right now, we need to just catch ourselves up a bit. So you're going to keep healing yourself while let Saber do the passive damage here. Oh, wow. That actually healed you all the way up. We need one of those two to die so we can Staff of Salvation them up, really. Go ahead and attack at this point. Good damage. Please attack Bianca. Ugh. Keep attacking. They heal Saber up pretty well. By the way, I don't think any of the temporary guest characters ever can be kasapped. Alright, you need to heal, and you need to heal yourself. So that way you can revive Bianca. So I'm expecting her to go down. There she goes. And I'm glad he didn't attack Harry, because that would have been really awful. Okay, now that she's going to get her HP back. We don't have full heal, we can't heal her up enough. Oh, bounce is fine. Yeah, I'm not even bothering with the strat of distracting either. Alright, I'm actually going to have you... No, you're going to Sage Stone still. You're going to revive Pankraz. You've still got a good amount of leaves still. This is why we have the Dragon Staff. That helps. To get him distracted. Okay, keep Sage Stoning. You go back to Dragon Staffing, and you need to heal yourself. Now, I will say on my test run for this, I got pretty lucky. Pankraz critted at the right time. This might not be the case when it comes to this fight this time. Thank you, immunity. Thank you for healing. Awesome. Now you can actually join in on the attack more. It's solid damage. It's not great damage. It's a shame that this is the max that Harry can do, but at least it's something. Also, yeah, the Meteorite Racer makes it so Saber actually can turn into a dragon and do damage instead of like being too slow to do anything. So, yeah, I'm glad I went with that. Dragon Staff it up. You almost could. She almost could actually just attack this turn, but I'd rather play it safe. Okay. You're gonna bounce yourself again soon? You know what? You can actually join in on the attack. Go ahead. Go ahead. See, look at that. She's only 10 under Harry's. That's why I wanted to do that. Oh, I wish you mid-healed Harry instead, but that's okay. We unfortunately can't control who he heals. Nice! Alright, he's still in first phase. That's how you can tell, because he's using bounce still. The important people are already healed up, so you join in and attacking. Cool. There's that crit. Okay, you can Sage Stone and you can attack. Yeah, just having someone with a lot of HP using the Sage Stone seems to be enough. Yeah, Kaboom's kind of a killer for Saber, along with physical attacks. Ugh. I don't like that he keeps healing Saber. It's not the end of the world, it's just kind of annoying. Because Saber doesn't need much health, not need much healing, usually. Okay, good. And that's not bad either. As long as he doesn't do that and then a Fire Breath, which I don't think he can, but I know S-Star can. Which, by the way, I can show some runs of it, but I don't see high hopes of winning. Well, I actually have a plan for that, but we'll get to that after we get through Nimzo one way or the other. Okay. And bounce went down. You can just heal. You should still be able to attack. If we had the double Sage Stones, though, that would be really cool too, but I think it would slow me down more. At least with this type of party. Alright. Keep healing. Dragon Staff and attack. But yeah. As you can tell, this is a lot of convoluted stuff, and we really have to abuse our Yig leads in the casino for this to work. I don't feel too much shame on that, though. Alright, you can heal. I think you're going to keep attacking. Only because he's in the back. Crit? Yeah! Okay. I was like, alright, that's one, but come on, another. Alright, we can heal, you can dragon, you can whip it. But yeah, getting as much damage as you can out is also very important. Pankraz is kind of a wild card in this. Alright, keep healing and attack. This is going to be most of the strategy here, but there's going to be a couple moments depending what he decides to do. if Pankraz can get some timely critical hits, this could be working very well. Oh, no, not attack. Even though she's the only one that's hurt, I'd rather her just go ahead and Sage Stone and you attack. Okay. Yeah. Forcing a Disruptive Wave is very helpful. Sage Stone, Dragon, and attack, yeah. Again, we're not really worried too much about Saber. If he dies, we will Yiggleap him. We're not going to use the staves too much. Okay. Alright. I'm going to have Harry do a self-heal. We probably don't need to, but I'm a little worried about it, so... Okay. Solid damage. No crit. Keep healing and attack. I think we're in second phase, meditation phase, so we're probably going to be suffering a hardship if he doesn't crit. Yeah. Oh, we're in the third phase! He didn't even bother meditating! Okay, well then, we're in the final stretch here already. I'm satisfied with that. Sometimes you get lucky. You don't always. But I'll take it. Breathe it out. She did. Not quite. Okay, you're gonna heal, and because she's so low, you're gonna heal yourself to make sure you survive long enough to use a revive. Now, Saber also can revive if necessary. He just has to be Disruptive Wave first in order to do that. Her? Okay. We did want that, actually, so there you go. Now, revive her. That way Harry should survive this? Yep. Oh, he did. Good crit. You're going to have to revive him. He's very important to help revive Pankraz as well. If Saber goes down, well, unfortunate. No, Pankraz goes down. Okay. That's actually fine. Sage Stone and revive Pankraz. He can actually take hits at least, so. I'm glad Saber is a pretty good steady source of damage. Even with his such low level. I swear, like, you can make someone an item master as long as they're fast enough in here. If they're too slow, it just doesn't work. That's why slimes and drakies tend to be good uses for those. Dragon Staff, you don't need to additionally heal. Pankraz, could we get some critical hits, please? That's the wrong critical hits I wanted. Well, you need to heal. You have one leaf left. I'm actually going to have her instead do the reviving. I want him to save that in case we need to revive her. You're going to heal yourself. Saber might just die anyway, so... Oh! And we lucked out. He got the crit as well, so good. And you can attack. Sometimes it could be a waste because it might just be a Fire Breath and then Saber goes down because we revived him in the same turn. That Fire Breath, unfortunately, will kill Saber. Without the proper help, anyway. I'm gonna have you attack. Good damage. Thank you for Disruptive Waving. Heal and Dragon it. And you don't need to heal. Yeah, the Sage Stone's not going to cover very well for Estarch, though. Which is why I'm a little bit like, ugh, about how that's going to work. That's not enough. Heal, you need to heal yourself too. Essentially, though, Bianca's covering like 60-ish HP, maybe more, each turn, thanks to the life ring as well. Oh, wow, way to hang in there. Sage Stone, you're just going to attack. We're just going to let whatever happens to Saber happens. Not enough yet. Okay. Pankraz, can you finish this, maybe? Not yet. Heal. You gotta keep the dragon staff going. You 100% need to heal yourself, though. Good hit. Okay. Who's dead? You are. Yeah, I guess I will revive you. I'm not feeling it much, but I think it's necessary. Please don't fire breath. Thank you. Okay, we're fine. I didn't know if I was going to have to bring somebody else in to help out there. Okay, now you can Sage Stone, you can Dragon that staff, and attack. We need more damage. This is the last part of this phase. Come on. There shouldn't be much more left. Oh, Harry's down. You 100% need to revive Harry. Is that enough? No. Second move. Okay. Whew. I wasn't sure where that was going. Sage Stone. Dragon. You have one more so you can revive Pankraz or Bianca. If not, nah, you'd probably revive Pankraz, really. You're just going to attack. Having someone else to take hits is very important. Okay. That was getting a little dicey there. That was much harder than my original run there, but okay. We made it through. That's the important part. I do have some funny glitchy things to show you towards the end. It's not a huge glitch, just a small one. But then I'm also going to discuss how I may end up handling S-Star. We will see how that goes, though. But for now, I'll meet you at the glitch. Actually, I wanted to show you a real quick thing. It's not showing anyone behind, by the way. It's only showing Pankraz and Saber. It's not showing Harry at the moment. Harry's supposed to be behind. But that's all I wanted to show you. Okay, and the last sort of not really glitch is, well, normally when you go ahead and beat the game, it'll show you some of your old party members and such around here. Funny enough is, I never brought you along. Why are you here? Man, see, you were magnificent. You felt proud of the Gotham do today. Okay, the main thing I wanted to show off, though, was Baby Saber shows up as a separate monster. I just thought that was kind of glitchy and kind of funny. I was hoping to see if maybe Pankraz or Honey or young Henry somehow showed up thinking that they were monsters too. Sadly, that does not happen because they're, I guess, considered more temporary than the Baby Saber cat is. So, but not even regular Harry showed up either. So, Anyway, so the way I may handle doing S-Tark is, if it's possible, I may duplicate some of our party members, namely young Bianca. Having two of them may be helpful enough that I can have someone else attack and also take hits. This is only if if I can, and two, if it actually, and two is if I can't do it with what I have of our temporary party members. I feel like it does tinge the challenge a little, but it doesn't completely eradicate the idea of it, at least, because it's still with temporary party members. I may even throw an extra regular Harry as well, I'm not sure. But we will see. If I'm able to do that, you will see that. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know if that's the thing. But otherwise, I'll be just showing you me attempting and failing at this a couple times. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the challenge run. I know it's a longer one, and I will see you at least at my S-Tark attempts. Take care.